Hello everybody, welcome back to Making It Up. I'm Isa, and you guys, I haven't done a favorites video in almost a year. That should be illegal. It has been ages, and honestly, I need to put an end to that. So today, we're doing a favorites video. I'm gonna be sharing some of my recent beauty, well, and maybe not so recent, but like beauty products that I am just loving right now. Some miscellaneous favorites as well. If you've seen my other favorites videos, you know how this goes, but yeah, I've been buying quite a bit of stuff recently, so I've been trying more, and I feel like I have enough product to do a favorites that's new and exciting for you guys. And honestly, I just want to talk about fun products that I love. So it's been way too long since I've done this. Let's talk favorites. We're starting off with skincare. Recently, my skin has been shit, and I've been getting a lot of blackheads, a lot of close comedones, breakouts. It hasn't been fun, so I've been using a lot of skincare to combat that, but at the same time, I want it to be nice for my skin. I don't want it to like completely strip it. Two products that I've been loving. The first one is the Zitsticka Cushion Cleanse Balancing Cleanser for acne-prone skin. This was gifted from Zitsticka, and I love it so much. This is formulated for breakouts, it's microbiome-friendly, non-comedogenic, and non-stripping formula. I can confirm this is so nice. It doesn't burn like other, sometimes you use just like a salicylic acid cleanser or something, and it can be a little strong, not necessarily burn in a bad way, but it can be strong. This doesn't feel strong at all, but you do see results. It helps my breakouts. I have a lot of texture, and I haven't really seen this help a lot with that. It's mainly with like my active breakouts. So this has been a lifesaver. I use it almost daily. It is gentle enough to use daily, but I kind of like to rotate, so I use this almost daily. Ever since I got this a few months ago, it has been a lifesaver, and I really like how it smells. And then for those breakouts, blackheads, all the stubborn shit that does not want to leave my skin despite everything I do for it, I like to use the Doctor's Visit Instant Resurfacing Mask. This is an AHA-BHA complex with pineapple enzymes. I don't know if I've talked about this in a favorites before, but I've had it for a while. But recently I revisited it. That was a tongue twister. But yeah, recently I started using it again, and I forgot how much I love this. This is the most effective mask ever. Like, if you like something that gives you instant results, this is it. You apply it for 2 to 3 minutes. It's very quick. Again, it does have a little bit of that tingly, burny, but it has never given me like a chemical burn or anything. I do respect the time frame though. I will not leave it on for longer. And this just leaves my skin feeling so smooth. It gets rid of texture. It helps with like the under the skin breakouts that don't want to come out. It helps with blackheads, and it is a jelly. Like, I've used a lot of it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but it is a jelly. You need the tiniest bit of this, and I love it. And it is affordable. I love it. Moving on to makeup, I have quite a bit of base products. Base products have never been something that really interested me in the past. They're a little bit boring, but I have learned that they can be exciting and oh so good. Let's get started with the iconic London Super Smoother Blurring Skin Tint. I got this because I heard Julie Adams MUA rave about this, and I was like, she has beautiful skin. I want to try this. You guys know I don't love like heavy foundations and stuff. I will always prefer a skin tint, and I love my Fenty Beauty skin tint and my L'Oreal Hyaluronic Tinted Serum, I think that's the name. Those two are my holy grails, and this one is right up there with them. This is kind of like a mix of those two. It blurs, but it is also a little bit more dewy, so it's like the perfect mix of them. I have the shade Warm Fair. It's been in my life for like the past month or so, and I cannot put it down. I put it on my skin, and it looks nice. I'm like, okay, nice. Like, it has evened out, it blurs, doesn't give you a lot of coverage, which I love. It just evens out the skin. And as the day goes by, it just gets better and better, and it doesn't fade. Sometimes like skin tints can fade, but this one doesn't. Like, if it does, it's literally the least amount, but it lasts so long and just looks better with wear. It looks so natural. It looks like your skin is naturally even and beautiful and blurred a little bit. I don't hear a lot of people talk about this. It is gorgeous. I cannot put it down. I love it so much. Also, along the same lines of very natural products for base, but I don't know if you guys understand my love affair with this Glowish Bright Light Sheer Concealer. This is in the shade Fair Light. I got mine a little bit too light, but it doesn't matter because this is a sheer concealer, and it is only going to brighten and give you like maybe the tiniest amount of coverage. I'm wearing it today, and I'm also wearing the iconic London one today. I have tried natural concealers that are sheer and stuff, and they're usually like very creamy, very dewy, can be a little heavy. This gives you the sheer brightness that you want without being super dewy and heavy. It is a liquid, and it just is so good. I have really bad under eyes, like genetically and also maybe because of other things. But I always need a lot of concealer. Like I will always choose a higher coverage concealer over a high coverage foundation. This kind of has turned me into a sheer concealer lover because it just brightens everything so it reflects the light. And my under eyes, even though they can still, you know, the darkness can shine through and the bags are still there, this kind of counteracts them, and it's like, yeah, you're there, but your under eyes are just gonna look flawless. And it is so nice and lightweight. It creases very minimally depending obviously on how much you use, but you could build this up and it will never give you a lot of coverage, so you might as well just use a tiny bit and it'll just brighten everything. It'll make you look healthy and awake and like a human being. I've never tried a product like this and I'm obsessed. I reach for this every single day since the day I tried it when I first got it, and I'm never looking back. It's so good. And then I have a favorite that I've talked about for so long, but I don't think I've ever mentioned it in a favorites video. If I have, I'm sorry. It is the Kosas Cloud Set Powder. I have mine in the shade Breezy. Mine has been through the ringer. It's like loose because I take it everywhere with me. I dropped it. It died a little, but I continue to use it. This is the best powder that I've ever tried ever in my life. You apply it, it blurs. It sets what needs to be set, but it doesn't completely mattify your skin. So it gets rid of the disgusting shine, but it leaves the dew and the healthiness. Oh my god, this is so good. It is a baked powder. I don't reach for another powder. I have a few other powders, and whenever I just need something that's reliable, I will go to this. Every single day I apply this on my face and it always looks gorgeous. It makes my skin look flawless, but it doesn't ever look cakey or heavy. If you're very, very oily and you prefer like a very matte, like set, baked face, maybe this won't be the best for you, but oh my god. Everyone else is going to love this, and you can really like go to town with it and set, or you can just apply a tiny bit and it will always look very flawless on the skin. I cannot believe I haven't talked about this in a favorites, but if you watch my videos, you know I use this in almost every single one of my videos, and it is gorgeous. Will forever repurchase this. This next favorite I've also talked about quite a bit. This is a 27 Rosiers Extra Ordinaire Skin Illuminator in this shade. I always forget this shade. Brilliant Bronze. And this was a collaboration they did with Miss Fame. Now this is a highlighter and it is very bronzy, so I don't use it as a highlighter. I use it as an eyeshadow, and it is gorgeous. Like it is so nice. It is kind of a whipped texture. It is very much like, this is a skincare brand. They have a lot of amazing things, but this is like the mega product that they have, and because it is a skincare brand, the formula is very light. It's airy. As you can see, it has that glimmer and shine, but it doesn't have the glitter, like the chunky glitter. It's a little bit of everything, and I love to use it as an eyeshadow because it is so easy to use. I literally every day, because I haven't been doing a lot of eyeshadow, but whenever I need something, just grab this, a little bit here, doop, 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 doop. So easy. You get an instant gold lid that looks so gorgeous and like lit from within with a bit of color. Obviously, if you have a deeper skin tone, I think this is gonna look gorgeous either as an eyeshadow or as a highlighter on your skin. And this also has skincare properties, so it's not only looking good, it will give you, you know, it'll plump up your skin. It has vitamin C, so it has good ingredients and it lasts throughout the day very well. And I have a discount code with 27 Rosiers, so I'll leave that down below, but this one is just mwah. The Merit, what is the name of this? Lengthening Mascara. I got this a while ago. When I first got this, I liked it, but I didn't love it. I was like, okay, this is a nice natural mascara. Merit is more about natural beauty, so it's not going to give you a lot of volume, or it's not going to be crazy, but it does give you length and separation. When I first got this, I was like, I like it, and then for some reason, I just started using it every single day, and now I love it. I think this is a fiber mascara. It's so easy to take off just with water at the end of the day. The wand is very much a traditional wand, and something about this just coats all of my hairs evenly. It isn't clumpy. It adds that length, adds that curl. Again, not super volumizing. No matter how much you apply, it will always look quite natural, but that is why I love it. It's perfect for an everyday look, no matter if you have like super long lashes or shorter lashes. I have seen it work on everybody, and I love the fact that it is gentle on your lashes, easy to take off, which is what makes it perfect for an everyday look. It doesn't flake unless, you know, you put water to it. It's not gonna be waterproof, but otherwise it doesn't flake. It looks gorgeous. I would say this is very simple, like simple formula, simple wand, but sometimes simple works, you know what I mean? And then I cannot believe that I have not featured this in a favorites either, but this is the e.l.f. Brow Lift. This is like the Anastasia Brow Freeze dupe. In my opinion, it's so much better. It's just like a clear brow gel, and I've used it so much. The tiniest bit goes the longest of ways. You can do a lot with it. You can just set your brows normally. You can fluff them up if you like that laminated look. If you have less eyebrows than me, you can really like laminate your brows and push them up and like slick them to your skin. But if you have thicker eyebrows, you can also do whatever you want. It is very malleable. It's never gonna be sticky. It's not gonna grip. So if you like that, maybe you won't like this. But I find that whenever I place my brows, they stay there for most of the day. If they need a little pick-me-up, I can just go like this and move it around, and I'm never gonna get those like white little balls or like dandruffy eyebrows, which I hate. Other products that do that, this one doesn't, so it's perfect for darker eyebrows. $6, you get so much product. A little bit goes a long way. But yeah, it's so good. It works for everyone, and it's perfect if you either just want a nice little simple set, or if you want to do some brow, like heavy brow lamination. So good. e.l.f. is killing it. Again, in my recent videos, I haven't been able to shut up about the Colé lip treatment oil in the shade Excellence. I think it's this one. This is the brown. This is a black owned brand, so all the shades are going to be really nice for people who have deeper skin tones. I just threw that. Did you see what what the fuck? Anyways, this is good for deeper skin tones, but if you have a lighter skin tone like me, it can still work. This one is obviously a little more pigmented on my lips, but I don't mind that. It looks so nice. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. It's a lip oil. It does feel like an oil, but it's a little bit stickier. Some people aren't gonna love that, but I do, because it grips your lips, like it stays there. It will not migrate everywhere like a messy oil, and it will nourish your lips like nothing else. Honestly, you can use this as lip prep, as your lip gloss. Like, it is shiny enough for that. I have chronically dry lips. This is one of the only products that like really, if I put this on throughout the night, the next morning I know that my lips are gonna look plump and juicy and delicious. Like, I love this. The only thing I will say is that if you store it laying down, it will leak, and I don't want to waste an ounce of this product. Last, for makeup, I have the Soft Matte Tinted Lip Balm in the shade Intimate. You guys know, again, if you've seen my videos recently, you know I love this so much. Another product that lives in my purse, because this is a lip balm that is matte on the lips. It's like in my lips but better color, and I just like to apply it all the time. It goes with me everywhere. Whenever I need a little bit of color, I just apply it without a mirror. It is very comfortable to wear, but it does look matte. Sometimes I want my lips to shine. Sometimes I really just want them to be, I wouldn't say incognito, but just like to not stand out. And this helps them not stand out, while at the same time it like separates them from the rest of my face. I have really tiny lips, so this does help like give that separation a little while being super comfortable. I'm not gonna say this like, you know, deeply nourishes my lips or anything, but it isn't uncomfortable because it is a balm. It is a little bit slippy, and it just looks really nice while giving you that soft matte like velvety look. Nobody ever talks about these matte lip products, and I never see them at Sephora. This is $26, a little steep, but I will repurchase when I run out, because it's one of those products that just I use and use and use and never get tired of. And if you like more natural makeup like me, then I think you're gonna love this one as well. Then my last beauty favorite is this Lume Whole Body Deodorant for pits, privates, and beyond. And this is in the scent Toasted Coconut. Oh my god, I already dropped it and it broke a little. I have been using natural deodorants for years, over 10 years, okay? I know the struggle, and I know that they have gotten better and better over the years, but I also know that after a few uses, your body kind of gets used to a lot of these deodorants and you start smelling bad. This is insane. Not only is it a deodorant and you can use it everywhere else that you stink, like if you feel like your elbow stinks, you can literally apply this to your elbow and it won't stink for 72 hours. And I wish I could tell you that I haven't tried this claim, but I have. So I have all the tea for you. This is aluminum free, which is, you know, the most important thing, and it will mask your body odor. You will not smell like anything other than this for hours on end. You don't have to reapply. You don't even have to apply like a ton, like a few, you know, few, you're good to go. And for all the time that I've been using this, it works. Like, it will not smell. Like, you won't smell. It's insane. Nothing else has worked quite as well as this. There are other natural deodorants that I enjoy and that I think are good, but this just kills it instantly. It's amazing, and I love that you can use it everywhere you want. The 72-hour odor control. Whenever it's the weekend and I'm like in a little depressive episode, just wanting to watch Netflix, not wanting to shower, I apply this. Like, let's say I apply this on a Friday night after my shower. I put this on, and then Saturday rolls around, I do nothing. I'm a little like, don't want to shower. Sunday comes and I'm like, I'm a little disgusting. I don't smell bad because this just lasts. It's insane, you guys. I don't know how to explain it to you. I feel like I've gone on a tangent, but this shit works, okay? It's so good. You can get it at Target. I don't think it is super expensive either, and you get a ton of product here. 2.6 ounces. I don't know if that's a lot for a deodorant, but it looks big and heavy, so, I mean, you don't need a lot. Now that the beauty products are out of the way, it's time to talk TV shows, baby, series. So let me just... It has been a good few months for series, especially if your name is Issa, because Daisy Jones and the Six came out in March. I was dying for this. I've been dying for this for 2 years. I've been wanting to watch the series. The book is unreal. Taylor Jenkins Reid is otherworldly. She's just an otherworldly human being with an insane brain. So I was very excited when this came out, and it did not disappoint. I know some people didn't love it. For me, it was amazing. It was like watching the pages of the book coming true. Like, it was an accurate adaptation to the book. It wasn't like word for word. There were a few things that changed. It did the book justice, is what I mean. If you don't know what this is about, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, Daisy Jones and the Six is a fictitious band from the 70s, and this series takes you through the rise and fall of Daisy Jones and the Six. Everyone in it is so good as well. I love all the characters except for fucking Eddie. Cannot stand his ass. I'm sorry if you're an Eddie stan. I hated him in the book, and I will forever hate him in the series. Ugh. I can't. Everyone else, though, I love, but the soundtrack, the music it elevates me. Like, I don't know how to explain this. It's very 70s inspired. Obviously, it's not 70s music, but it's inspired by the 70s. You get a little Fleetwood Mac in there. People like Phoebe Bridgers and Mumford & Sons collaborated in creating these songs, so you know they're gonna be bangers. I love them. I just go hard to the soundtrack. So not only is the series great, and if you're looking for something new to watch, Daisy Jones and the Six on Amazon Prime. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. If you follow me on Instagram, I already told you to go watch 20,000 times. But if you don't, I'm here to tell you, go watch Daisy Jones and the Six right now. And then, you know, I thought I was blessed enough with Daisy Jones and the Six that I wouldn't need another series for a while. It was my hyperfixation. And then Queen Charlotte, A Bridgerton Story came to Netflix. And I was a goner. I like Bridgerton. Like, I'm a fan of Bridgerton. I watched season 1 and season 2, but it was never something that I was obsessed with. I know some people were like die hard. That wasn't really me until Queen Charlotte came out. I wasn't particularly excited for this. I knew it was gonna come out, but I was like, you know, the Queen is just not my favorite character. Shut up, bitch. Oh my god. Now she is my favorite character. This is like the prequel, and you learn like the backstory of the Queen and how she came to be queen, her love story with George. You guys have probably watched this already, because if you haven't, what are you doing with your life? This one I felt was just more of a love story between Charlotte and George, and honestly, they're beautiful people. So you have a great time just watching beautiful people on screen, have amazing chemistry. The story is gorgeous. It's also heartbreaking, but it's insane, and I just loved seeing it, like the backstory of how everything came to be. It broke my heart in the best kind of way. Also, the soundtrack is really good. If you know, you know, but I have rewatched it quite a few times. I do not know how season 3 of Bridgerton is going to top this. This is the best thing that Shonda Rhimes has put out in the world. She is a blessing. And if you haven't watched Queen Charlotte, just take a day off. Fucking watch the entirety of it. It's only 6 episodes, and it will break your heart in the best kind of way. Okay, and that concludes this round of favorites. I forgot how much I love just talking about products and things that I love with you guys. It's always so fun, so I hope you had fun. If you have any favorites that you want to recommend to me based off of these, then please leave them down below. I'm always open to suggestions, and I always am willing and able to try more makeup and beauty, because that is my passion. So let me know down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had loads of fun. If you enjoyed, as always, like and subscribe. It helps helps me out a lot and it helps the channel grow. Thank you. I love you guys. And I hope to see you right here for the next one. Bye everybody. Mwah.